UI technologies. So we must understand these UI technologies is also called as web technologies. If someone say web technologies, these two are same, UI and web technologies. So UI is nothing but a user interface. So if you want to interact with an application, for example, we are the users, we need to open a MyGoMinds website. Here I need to register for one course. I need to register for one course. So whatever the content you've seen in a browser, so మనకు కంటెంట్ బ్రౌజర్లో చూపించాలంటే it's mandatory to work with the UI. So we are the developers, we are going to learn that, but our end users doesn't require. The end user need to interact with the application. Okay, so if you want to make your user interact with your application, we must use a UI technologies to show the content on browser. Okay. So that is the meaning of a UI, and what we are going to learn under the UI in the sense HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So if you join in a MyGo Minds, along with this we are going to provide ReactJS. Within a UI we are going to provide a ReactJS. Okay. So HTML is nothing but a hypertext markup language. A name itself we have hypertext. So we can generate hypertext with the help of which tag? Anchor tag. So markup language. A markup language used to display our content on browser. Okay. So next we have one is CSS, which is nothing but a cascading style sheets. To apply some style to your static page, we use CSS, and we have JavaScript to perform some action. So if you want to understand these scenarios, let us understand. If you understand this example, so you will definitely understand the difference between HTML, CSS as well as JavaScript. So in this today's class, we discussed up to now. So what is a markup language, and what are the, as a developer, what type of applications we are going to do in our industry, and next definition of HTML, and what is a definition in the sense which is used to define a structure of web application, and the main purpose is to show the content on browser in a proper format. So before using the tags, it will be in this formatted. So after using the tags, it will be look like somehow better. So here we will be set in a proper formatted data. Okay. So if you want to go with that, we must know the tags in a HTML. So what is the extension of HTML instance? .html. So if you save a file with a .html, automatically it will be converted in a browser format. Okay. So HTML code will always execute on browser, and the main advantage of HTML is which is a tag oriented. To define a proper format, we must go with the tags and error free. So even though if you written whatever the content it may be, it doesn't return any errors like your programming languages. Okay, HTML is a superhero because there is no competitors for this. But if you go with the programming language, there is a Python, Java, .NET, C, C++. There is a lot of things for same purpose. For same purpose, there is a competitors. But if you come with the HTML, there is no competitor for this. Okay. And case insensitive, even though if you written a capital letter or small letter, it will be taken as a same one. Okay. And which is a tag oriented, and we must understand what is a tag. Tag is a command that was enclosed within a ankle braces. What are the ankle braces in the sense? These two are the ankle braces. This will be represent as starting of your tag, and it will represent a ending of our tag. So we must write our command within a angle braces. Okay. So we have different types of tags. One is a container, and next one is non-container tag. So container tags used when you when it having a both starting as well as ending element. And non-container tags are used when it having a only starting, but there is no ending element. So we seen an example for this non-container as HR as well as image tag. So image tag also a non-container tag. Okay. So this is the basic structure of HTML. So if you understand this, you will be able to understand where we are going to write a code in a head and what type of code we need to write in a body. Okay. So inside the head, we need to write a meta, title, JavaScript code as well as CSS code. Inside the body, we need to write design code. Write our design code within a body tag only. Body tag only doesn't keep these things in a head. So head is a unique one. It is a unique thing. We doesn't keep this all the design code within a head. Okay. And let us go with some other discussion. What we did. So these are the different types of tags we have. Basic tags, all of these. and will be go with a title tags. So title will be written within a header tag that should be displayed over top of an application or browser. Okay. So next we have the heading tags, which are 6 types. H1 having a larger size and H6 having a smaller size. So it will always represent the sizes. Okay. And next we have link tags. One is anchor and next one is link tag. Okay. So this is the syntax for anchor tag and this is the syntax for link tag. Okay. And we have the image tag to display the images on browser. Okay. So up to now, any doubts you can ask me. Otherwise